Hey, what's good, guys? I hope you're having a good time. For those new, my name is Kaisa from Kenya, and on this channel, I document my trading journey. Now, I'm trying to get funded with Monevis. I'm doing a 10k challenge, and for the first time, I've got into profit. I'm sitting at 2%. It's been a long time, probably 4 weeks now. I know it sounds weird, like 4 weeks, 2%, but I'm trying to be conservative and I'm not in a hurry to pass. I would rather take 2 months, 3 months to pass a challenge and try to pass in 2 or 3 weeks and fail. So I'm going to show you the setup that I took this week. I only took one trade this week on USD card. The week before that, I took I think 3 trades and I lost 2 and 1. So that was a break-even week. So let me show you. Alright, let's look at the dashboard. In case you want to get to Monevis, the link is in the description with 8% discount. Account starts from $45. That is if you use the link. You get an 8% discount. It's 49, but you pay 45, and you can get up to 100k, 200k accounts. So as you can see here, I'm down 2%. I'm up 2%. I'm used to being down, so it's confusing. But yeah, so as you can see, these are the trades. I've had 2 consecutive wins of 2% each. That's 4%. But you can see here, I had a good number of losses, especially when I started. As you can see, I've traded for 4 weeks and I've only taken like 9 trades. So you can see I'm trying to be very conservative. Now let's look at the performance here before we break down those trades. The win rate is 44%, which is not that bad, given that my risk to reward ratio is always above 2%, 1 to 2 most of the time. Although sometimes I can take a 1-to-1 if that's what the market is offering. Now, my most traded pair, GBP USD. Of course, I love GBP USD and USD card. Actually, I've not lost on USD card so far. Now, let's break down the trades. All right, so you can see we're going to start with GBP USD. As you can see here, I lost this trade. Now, this was a risky trade because we had the moving average right there at the entry. So, and also we were sitting at a very key level, which is 1.3. So I don't even know why I took this trade anyways, but I thought maybe we could continue this trend that was being formed here, but I was wrong, so I took a loss. Now next we have this nice 1 to 2. The entry was very simple. We have this 1.28 right there. If you don't know how to trade, you can look back at my older videos, you will see. Now I used these round levels, and when we touched it and rejected, I immediately after that close, I took the trade with 30 pips stop loss. My target was at 1 to 2, but I wanted to target this level here, which would have given me 1 to 4, but because of NFP, I just wanted the 1 to 2, and that's it. I wanted to add another position here, but because of NFP and the account was in drawdown, I felt like maybe that was not a good idea, and so I did not take it. But you can see it would have been a really nice win. So yeah, now the next trade was on USD card. This nice 1 to 2. It might look like a loss, but it's a win because it happened so fast. It happened like within 4 hours. Actually, within 3 hours, it was already hitting TP. You can see. Now, what made me take this trade with confidence was this moving average that we had rejected. You can see here, I entered at the close of this candle. Now, I normally use the 1 hour just to confirm if my bias on the 4 hour is correct, or if I have some doubt on my 4 hour, I look at the 1 hour and also the daily. All these time frames I have here, I always use them. And even this one, I used the 1 hour and the 15 minutes for confirmation. Let me show you. You can also see here on the 15 minute, again, we were rejecting on the 100 moving average. So that gave me another confidence to take this trade. Now, I normally use the same round levels as targets. If, for example, I took a trade at, like you can see here, I entered here. My target was just below this 139,500 level, and it's a round level. So, and you can see the timing was very good. The timing was, if I could have added anything extra, I would have lost the trade or taken out at break even. But because of these round levels, I was able to time the market very precisely. And I don't know which type of strategies you use, but I would highly recommend you to look into these round levels and include them in your strategy or plan, whatever, because they are very accurate. They're usually very accurate, and every time I look at someone's strategy, they show me their trades. When I look at these levels, because you can see them just looking at the charts, you can see them. When I look at the setups, most of the time, when they take at, let's say, they're trading supply and demand or ICT, fair value gaps, when most of the wins they have are the ones they entered at round levels. So I believe if you can include them in your trading strategy, they can actually increase your probability, your winning rate and stuff like that. So, but for me, I trade them the way they are. I don't use any other strategy. It's just support and resistance, but which is based on these levels. Now the next setup was on Euro JPY, which was a losing setup. And you can see it here. We were in a very strong uptrend, and my idea was we are targeting 168, or at least if we were to reverse, we were supposed to hit 167 first. Now that did not happen. I used a buy limit. Once we broke this, you can see this strong push upwards. I set a buy limit around here, and we just dropped and hit my stop loss straight within 4 hours. Within 8 hours, we were done. So that was it, and it happened while I was asleep. I didn't even see it. And by the way, because of that, I looked back into my trading journal, and that's why I emphasize on the importance of journaling. I looked into my journal and realized that every time I used buy limits, I was getting stopped out more often than I was winning. Of course, I do win. I've won several times on Euro JPY using buy limits, and I don't sell most of the time, but buy limits. And I've won. But the problem is, most of the time I lose, and therefore I made a rule. I wrote a new rule that there's no using buy limits. I have to enter the market while I'm seeing. So those are the trades. Now going into next week, I'm hoping to do something positive, probably get another 1 to 2. I don't really look to pass a challenge within 1 week. That's not me. I'm practicing to trade for people. Like, I'm practicing to trade professional trading, and I can't be a professional trader while risking too much and aiming for huge profit. Actually, most investors look for around 20% in a year. So if you can make 20% in a year, that's like 2% a month. That's a lot for them. So that's what I'm practicing to do. So even if it takes me 6 months to pass a challenge, I have no problem with that. Actually, most of my challenges I pass within 2 to 3 months. Otherwise, that's it for today. Until next time, peace.